Now that we know why community buy-in is so vital, how do we as public health educators create that buy-in? First, the community needs to know how restricting aspects of teen driving is going to benefit society. What better way to get this information across than to share results from the GDL programs from other countries, states, and counties that have already implemented a similar program? This will show the community that GDL program is not a hypothetical program that we hope will help, but is a very real program that is already helping to reduce teen driving accidents. Next, educators need to emphasize that implementing this program is not only possible, but can be done relatively painlessly. If people perceive that implementing the program will be challenging, they will be less likely to support it. Lastly, reiterate why placing restrictions on teen drivers will benefit them in the long run by giving them time to learn safe driving practices in a low-risk environment. The graduated driver's licensing program is successful because it limits the amount of risky situations that teens can be put in while still learning how to drive. Initially, teens cannot be on the road without being supervised by more experienced drivers. Upon graduating this stage, the teen can now drive alone, however they cannot have more than one passenger unless they are an older relative, which limits the amount of distractions in the vehicle. Finally, and arguably the most effective aspect of the program, is the restriction on nighttime driving. The majority of teen driving accidents happen at night. By restricting teens from driving at night until they develop their driving ability, the GDL program is removing them from an increased risk that driving at night puts them in. Short and long-term effects of the graduated driver licensing program are significant decrease of motor vehicle accidents and fatalities involving teens. The beauty of the GDL program is that it can be implemented anywhere in a relatively painless manner. This has been shown in the global spread of the program, starting in Australia, then moving to Canada, and finally the United States. Once implemented in the US, the program was adopted in almost every state, showing the program is both effective and able to be replicated in different communities. I hope by listening to this presentation, you have all had the opportunity to learn a little bit about the graduated driver's licensing program. Following are a list of all of my resources used throughout this presentation.